So the CAT 2022 results are out. The scorecard is out. You can go and check it on the website, on the CAT website. Now, you probably have already checked your scorecard and you know what your percentile is. And this video is very important for you so that you can know that what is it that you need to do next basis how much you have scored. Do watch this, and I'll also be sharing with you that if you've scored well, if you've somebody who's scored well, who knows that you'll get the call from the B school you want to be at, then why you must attend my workshop, my free workshop, which I'm organizing just tomorrow night, so that you can start off your journey with your with your interview prep, so that you can become unique, really unique among the crowd. Hi, I'm Darpan Saxena, an MBA graduate from Udaipur, and let's get on with the video. So yes, the cat is out of the bag, a very cliched phrase, but you have your scorecards with you, you know your percentiles. Now, among you, there will only be two kinds of students, and this video is to address both of them. The first ones are who know that the percentile which they've scored is not adequate for the B school they wanted to be in, and they know that okay, this year probably they're not going to go to a good B school or the one which they wanted to be in. And the second kind are the ones who know that yes, the percentile is sufficient to get those kind of calls from the group of B schools which they are interested to be in. So this video is for the both of you. So first of all, I'll address you if you're somebody who thinks that okay, you've not scored well and you'll not get the calls from your desired B school. So if you're somebody who's scored really well, who's raring to go for his interview preparation, skip to this particular timestamp and you can watch this video from there on. Now, here is what you need to know about me, that in my first attempt of CAT, my very first attempt of CAT back in 2014, I scored a 85 percentile, and I knew it for a fact that at 85 percentile I will not get a single call from the kind of B schools I am aspiring for, because I am just a general engineer male. I know that for me to get the calls on the kind of schools I want, I had to score some 99.8 or something of that sort. So once you have that clarity that okay, the CAT didn't go well for you, what is it that you've got to do? The first thing is that you need to calm down. You need to relax about it. I know it is not easy. You have to share it with your family, you have to share it with your friends and everyone, but that's the first thing you have to do. Gather yourself. Because the second thing which you've got to do is think about what you need to do. Now, whatever percentile you have, that can still unlock some kind of B schools. Probably if you've scored say 96, for example, you know that 96 के ऊपर भी कुछ किस्म के बी स्कूल्स होंगे जहां से आपको फिर भी कॉल्स आएंगे. Same way, even if you've scored a 93, you still know that okay, you will be having some kind of B schools from where you will still get the calls from. The next thing which you need to do after you've calmed down, the question which you need to ask yourself is that okay, I had thought, I had aspired to be at somewhere else. However, as of now, as per my score, as per my current reality, I can only go here. The question which you need to ask yourself is that whether I am okay to take an admission in the kind of B schools which I will be getting the calls from. मुझे जिन से भी इस particular परसेंटाइल पे कॉल्स आएंगी, क्या मैं ओके हूं वहां पे एडमिशन लेने के लिए या फिर नहीं? ये सवाल का जवाब जानना बहुत जरूरी है. So from there, if the answer to that question is that yes, I am okay to even accept the offers from those kind of schools, then you are just like anyone else. You need to start to prepare for your interviews right now. CAT has announced the scorecards ahead of time, and hence you can expect that the calls will happen very soon, the interviews will happen very soon. So you cannot wait. So had you been somebody who was waiting up till that okay, I'll wait till that and then I'll start to prepare for my interviews, and no, if you're somebody who knows the kind of calls you'll get and you're okay, you want to appear for those interviews, you should start working on your profile. You should start working on your profile for your interviews. And for that, tomorrow night, I'm conducting a workshop to help you build your profile. It's called the MBA Profile Booster Workshop. A lot of students have already attended it, and I want you to also be there and experience the kind of things which I'll be sharing with you, which will help you run past this competitive environment which you'll be having at whichever B school you would be at. Now, if you're somebody who thinks that, okay, the kind of schools which I will be offered the calls from, I'm not okay with it. Should I entirely drop the idea of appearing for CAT? Should I appear it for it again? Or should I just accept the offer from wherever I am being offered? My answer to it is simple. You need to realize it and understand it as per your circumstances now. If you're somebody who thinks that okay, there is a provision, you have one more year to give for your MBA, आपके पास अगर एक साल और है जिसमें आप पढ़ाई कर सकते हैं और आप दे सकते हैं, अगर आपके पास उतना है space, I strongly advise MBA aspirants to reappear, because the answer for that is, in haste you should not choose a B school. It would be no good for you. So even if you study at some B school for 2 years and you think that okay, you are in an MBA program, and then you'll start to imagine that hey, I'll start to earn big and this and that. The fact is, at the end of the 2 years from any random B school, you will simply realize that you are not ahead. In fact, you just went 2 years back in life. That could be the impact of that. So choose your B schools wisely. Probably I'll create another video to help you how to choose the ones. Probably I'll share with you that okay, which ones are some things, which ones are the schools which you should consider. But again, my advice is very simple. If you even have the slightest of doubts about it, it's okay to reappear as long as you know that you have the scope to reappear. I know enough examples. I know examples of students who in their first attempt got final admissions from IIM Kozhikode. Who would want to leave an IIM Kozhikode? But they had the self conviction that no, I can do much more than this, and they did not take the admission at IIM Kozhikode. They went and cracked IIM Ahmedabad and IIM L and IIM Calcutta in the next year. I know three such examples. So if I know three such examples, obviously there are thousands of examples out there each year. That is the kind of thing. You also need to believe in yourself that yes, I can do it. So if you're somebody who has the focus, who has this thing that yes, I can do it, obviously I can do it. If everyone else can, then go ahead, drop in here, attempt it again. However, it is entirely dependent on how you feel from the inside. If you think that no, you will not even study in that year, you will not even do anything else in that year, it makes no sense. Either you can choose to go to the school where you are being offered the admission, where you have the call, or you shouldn't quit. The bottom line is very simple, that in either case, start preparing for your whichever B school call you'll be having. Start to prepare for it, because it is very important to even get some practice interviews. Say suppose you know that okay, this year you will not go to any school. What's the harm in appearing for 2 or 3 practice interviews? You could actually go to a B school interview and appear for that interview as a practice interview. So that will only help you. For that, again, I'm saying I'm conducting a workshop. Find the link to it in the comments, then go for it, and I'll see you inside that. Now, allow me to speak to you, to those students who've scored really well and who know that okay, you will most likely get the calls from the schools you want to be at, and you can do it. You can be at your dream B school this particular year. My one and only one advice: start preparing for your interviews, because CAT has released the scorecards ahead of time, ahead of schedule. One would not expect the scorecards to come out right now. So which means that if you're somebody who was waiting up till CAT, that okay, I'll wait till 8th of January, sorry, for ZAT to happen, and then after ZAT I'll get in the mode to prepare. No, my dear friend, because probably by the time ZAT happens, some of the calls would already be out, and very soon, in about a week or two, you might be having your first interview. It will be too late. And for you, as you know, I am organizing a workshop called the MBA Profile Booster Workshop. This is for those who want to become unique and far more attractive to their interviewers. I'll be sharing some things which you need to do, which you need to start really early on. Otherwise, you'll miss the bus, which will make your profile look great. And I've already organized this workshop in the last week. A lot of students attended this. A lot of students have started on the things which I've asked them to, which I've asked them to do. So if you are somebody who thinks that okay, you do not have enough content to speak in your interviews, or you do not have a very interesting profile for you to speak in the interview, or probably if you're somebody who feels that, okay, how will I even speak because my speaking skills aren't great, this MBA profile workshop, the MBA profile booster workshop is for you. So attend that. That's my only advice for you. Do not think about anything else. Start preparing for it. Do not do it at the cost of that. I'm not even saying that, okay, you do it at the cost of that, but I'm expecting that if you're somebody who scored well in CAT, you are very much prepared, and all you need to do is appear for a few ZAT mock tests, solidify your strategy, and then just go and crack ZAT again. Do not downplay ZAT. Also, ZAT can give you an admission to XLRI, one of the top 4 B schools for sure, much ahead of a lot of IMs. So that is about it. This is what you need to do. Your scorecards are right in front of you. You know what you want to do. Whichever kind of students you are, this is the kind of call which you need to take for yourself. Join me in my workshop tomorrow. I'll be organizing this. You'll find the link to it in the comments. Do not forget to like and subscribe, and in the comments share with me whatever questions you have. I will answer those because I know this is a very stressful time for a lot of you. So give me your questions in the comments. I'll answer that, and see me in the workshop. Thanks a lot and goodbye.